Let's not go at 40 megs. Probably not going to be good for the internet. I do not remember what setting I have this at. I need to go through and fix one setting here on OBS. I forgot I was doing a test recording the other day or a test stream and mess with the settings. Let me go knock this down real quick. Back. Okay. Let's see if this is better. Is my audio coming through fine? Okay. Let's see if this is better. Is my audio? The audio sounds good. Not seeing any big issues with the rendering lag or anything like that. So let me go over to in-game. So I'm going to do a variety of different games on this stream. Why am I doing this so early in the morning? Because my sleep schedule's a little messed up like normal, and I can't guarantee that I'll be awake, later in the afternoon. My sleep schedule's always quite sporadic. You that know me, you know that pretty well. I'm going to start off today getting my stow dailies done, then I'm going to get my warships dailies done, and just mess around a little bit, answer some questions and all that. Spider, how's it going? So my endeavors in stow, defeat Tholians on Nukara, repair shields in space, and then 500k kinetic damage. So those are all fairly easy. Unfortunately, I'm an hour off from my red alerts, so I'm not gonna get my red alert done in stow right now, most likely. Defeat Tholians on Nukara. I'll go get that done real quick. I have a character that I usually just keep over at Nukara. They need these endeavors updated? Yes, absolutely. What I always enjoy is you go to Nukara and you just see everyone like sitting in the pools just taking damage. And I've been just wondering how long until someone does like some troll news post about how STO is encouraging players to self-harm or something like that. Just the dark humor aspect of it. Like how long? I'm surprised that there's not already been something about how STO is encouraging players to put themselves in a pool of acid to complete content. I just keep this engineer character over on Nukara. I should probably turn the game sound on, then probably don't. There. Yeah, I wouldn't mind some new endeavors, like some new task for it. I don't know exactly what they would add, but I don't know. A change of pace is always welcome. So that's done. The nice thing though with most of these endeavors is if you get the right ones, you can get them done quite quickly. Happily sit in a pool of acid in our current weather. Terrible. So let me know if there's any like skipped frames or it gets laggy at all. I messed around with the stream settings the other day. I tried like during the test, I pushed the quality up to 4K. I pushed the bitrate up to 50 meg, and it was doing fine. But whenever I actually do a stream where I'm interacting with people, it always just goes to the gutter. It just likes to get real laggy. So I need to do kinetic damage. Still a little bit of a cough. It's been like 2 weeks since I had Rona, but this cough just does not want to go away. I'm gonna go. I gotta do 500k kinetic damage, so I'll go fire a weapon once or twice in Argala. That done real quick. for those that missed the start of the stream, the reason I'm doing this stream so early in the day is this is normally the time that I honestly, I do my dailies, like early in the morning like this. Okay, so that character is done. Or I've got that endeavor done at least. I'm going to go over to my tank character and just go into solo hive elite and get that endeavor done, which is 50k shield healing. So for me, usually just doing HSE is like the easiest option. Do I think we will get a new Muds bundle soon? I'm not aware of one. I think they'll leave this carrier one up for at least another month or two. Chell, how's it going? Sorry, when I got back home yesterday, I pretty much just crashed. So I fell asleep at like 5 my time. I woke up at 4 this morning, so yeah. Sorry, I could not help with your Thaleron runs there. I just, you know how it is when you're just really tired. Nah, the the only content we're getting in the near future, obviously we have the next event in the year-long event campaign. That's when I'll be completing my event campaign. Not sure what I'm gonna get, but just 7 days and I will get that, at least get the event campaign box. So I'd originally planned to use it to get the D7 temporal battle cruiser, but Nick gifted me one a couple streams back, so I've got that taken care of. Like, there's no ships that I really need. I've got everything on my main characters that I would really want. Okay. I gotta wait for the next minute, and I did get another perk point. I guess I'll use it on sprint, speed, ground. Looked like the best out of those 3 options. What really annoys me is that they were talking like a month or 2 back about maybe expanding the Endeavor system, not in adding new tasks, but instead at like expanding the max rank for it. And it's already really bad in this current state from a balance perspective, because the difference between an existing player and a new player that has, the new player that has no endeavor points versus an old player that has them maxed out, like, that is a crazy difference. Let's get this repair shields done, and that's done. Yeah, they should be working on a buyout for the Endeavor system. If they had come out with a buyout system a year ago, I would have bought it out. Torn between Lobby or between a Styx or Disco D7. Cost wise, I'm gonna say, always go for the promo ship in that choice. Just because if you're looking for a ship, that's one that would be the most expensive to obtain. Obviously getting the Lobby does have some merit to it. If you're someone that occasionally opens lockboxes or promo packs, then don't bother with the Lobby, because you should already get enough from through gambling. The Disco D7, that's normally just so hard to obtain. Stargate, how's it going? You'll be getting the Courage class. I mean, the Courage is a solid ship. It's more of a Torp side boat, but I get the appeal of it. I mean, technically it is like, I know Game Freak's parse has since been removed, because it was wiped during the wipes that occurred, but Game Freaks did have the top Torp ISE record with a Courage. 99 G-ups. Good morning. Yeah, I still have a little bit of a cough, but um, it's been about 2 weeks now, and that hasn't went away. So a bit annoying, but it is what it is. I heard that I had manipulated after I did that video the other day where I was telling people about the bonus mark pools. I heard that I'd manipulated the market. Wish I had. Yeah, Game Freaks use the courage for Theta. Yeah, definitely. But Theta, if you have a Torp boat with a cloak, a good cloak, a nice battle cloak, then yeah, Theta can do really well. And Atreus, yeah, the Disco D7 is definitely a very good pickup. The question with that one is how long is it until that gets put into a Muds bundle? You know, that's one thing I've been looking at with that. JP, Grumpy, how you both doing? Yeah, not that Torps are meta. I was actually just having a conversation with Nick about that. We were talking about, you know, Thaleron performance potential in ISE. And I know you floated like 420, 450 mil or whatever. And I, you know, looking at the amount of debuff you had in the ISA runs, that very much looks, you know, it looks like a realistic possibility in a run where there is enough debuff. And I think in an ISC, there would be more than enough debuff. I think there'd be enough debuff that you would still probably one-shot the gateway with a fully boosted Thaleron build. But I was just thinking of how the team composition would be to do a Thaleron run in ISE. I would think you'd want two side players in there, but if you wanted the speed aspect, you would need there to be a Torp DPS player at the that wipes the starting group, and then the two Torp side nukers. Yeah. Hold on. Just responding Discord message. Yeah, you get more targets in ISE. So I was looking at a side-by-side comparison, like from your 11 mil run to a run that I had had. Let me open another SCM. Is this the troll stream? Oh yeah, very much troll stream. Market manipulation here. So like if I look at like my current record and compare the amount of targets that I had, damage to like the amount of spheres. Now this is with me engaging at the start and also engaging at the left side, right? So there are a few more spheres, but with the strategy you were talking about, you would be hitting agony redistributor at the start, so you'd be getting those starting spheres, and then you would also have all the spheres that are grouped up on the gateway. So to go there. So like in theory, like when we compare the amount of targets in like my ISE run to what you had in your ISA run, like there's clearly a lot more targets in Elite, right? So the potential for your Thaleron run, like in Elite, like I very much see the potential you're talking about there about potentially having like a 400 million deep 400 million damage run in ISE, which even if the run is 50, 60 seconds, just completely blows all the other records off the table. It's just figuring out the right team composition for it. That's really the big thing, right? Giant Dutch Viking, how you doing? Oh no. Master of Lockbox is the wrath of gambling? Exactly. Harry, how you doing? Martin, how you doing? But yeah, the it's just getting the timing right for Thaleron in ISC and having the right people in there because you need someone that can take the start out fast enough. You need the two side nukers that can actually take the sides down fast enough, and that's always been the issue is most people suck on the side nuking rolls. Like there's legitimately like 5, maybe 10 people in the game that can do the side nuking at the pace you would need it to be done at. So I don't know. It's something that I very much want to see happen, but it's gonna require a lot more coordination than normal. But if you even did like 200 million damage, if you did the amount of damage you basically uh would do in like one of these ISA runs, and it was a 60-second run, like taking top of the table. 15 torps, terrible. Most of the game that I play nowadays, though, it's sitting right here, at the exchange console. Um, just seeing what I can manipulate on the market. Have 42s moved at all? Yeah, and you also need the server performance to cooperate. Someone undercut my 42s. 27s are a billion EC again. What a surprise. What's 26 at? 26 has jumped up quite a bit. Do I have any of these? You see, I got to get a little bit of EC prepared for things coming out. Yeah, I watch a lot of well, I don't really watch a lot of them, but I'll take a quick look at a lot of the people streaming Stow, and I'll see their build and pretty much just get out of there. Um, Most people that play this game don't understand what they're doing, and it's because the game doesn't explain things to you at all. It's not their fault. Um, it's just that the game is absolutely terrible at explaining any mechanics to people. And I will go through, and as soon as I see someone that's got like balanced power levels, I'm pretty much turning the stream off. That's an immediate sign of they don't know what the hell they're doing. If it's an actual build, if someone's on some random build like a freighter or whatever, with balanced weapon power or whatever, but if they're on like a, you see them doing like a beam overload build and they're doing balanced power levels, that's a sign right there. So you saw 15 torpedoes on their build. I suppose you wouldn't like this build then. This is my deeps build. Um, this is for split ISE runs though, so it's not exactly something anyone would want to just go ahead and randomly copy. It's specifically built no uncon procs because those runs are too fast for uncon. This is the type of build built for like a 40-ish second run in an ISE with a highly coordinated team. Yeah, the skill difference in STO is large, and I don't, I don't want to go on too much of a rant there because it's just because the game doesn't explain anything to anyone. It's not necessarily their fault. People, if you're playing the game, you shouldn't have to go and look at external resources to understand mechanics. Like, there's a lot of things that should just be pretty straightforward and explained in the game. At least you would hope. Yeah, yeah, Atrias exactly. If I see someone in like a 4-4 cruiser and they've got like two torps fore and aft and they've got some like and then phaser arrays with it or whatever, it just, and I've sat down and helped plenty of people like one on one, but um if people come to me and ask for help, I'm perfectly fine with that. But the days of me just watching like a stream or watching something and just going out of my way to reach out to the person, and try to help them. Like I've done that a ton in the past, and every now and then I might do it, but I'm not. I don't go out and do that as much as I used to. Usually, I just if people want help, I'll let them come to me, or use one of the resources I've put out there, like the builds Discord. What was I trying to do? I've got DOFs to sell here. Gotta get my EC ready for things. Yeah, I've ran into that when I Giant Dutch Viking, the people claiming they're doing like millions of damage. Oh, I forgot to have my overlay on. There we go. That would help. That would help right there. But I had someone on one of my videos, and I pinned this a while back. They were going on about how they were doing like 4 million damage, or 4 million DPS, and they posted or on their channel they had a video of them doing 4 million total damage in a PvP match, which is not the same as 4 million DPS. DPS is how much damage you are doing per second. Total damage is the total amount of damage you did throughout the entire match. So on a run where someone's doing like 2 million DPS, their total damage is going to be, well over 100 million. The combat time's going to be, like a minute. Sarcasm, how you doing? Did I stop after Nick? No, I had a chat with Nick. I was talking to him just an hour or so back. Martin, the thing with that, I mean, yeah, the Cryptic has not directly, I mean, directly and indirectly, they have impacted the DPS scene in that they have designed the game to be that the only way to complete the content is to do X amount of damage in Y time. You can't heal yourself through content. You can't have dialogue to skip through content. Most of the content in this game is all about you have X amount of time and you have to take out enemies that have this many hit points in that time frame. That's how they've built most of their content. So that is why the DPS scene even really started to pick up, was because especially way back in the day, where when power creep was when the power level of the player base was much lower, you needed people that were at a certain amount of DPS in order to actually clear the content or to not have a frustrating time. Did I stop volunteering my knowledge after meeting Nick? Okay. No. No, I still help people here or there. It's just there's too many people to help, and if I go out and start looking, if people come to me and ask for help, I never have an issue with that. But for me to go out of my way and look at every STO stream where someone's got a bad build or doesn't understand things, to go out and help everyone in that type of situation, I'd be spending my entire day doing that, and I don't really want. Yeah. Dark Ghost, how you doing? Darth Dragonborn, how you doing? 10 years of playing, yeah. That was a very different time all the way back then. I'm gonna post some duty officers on this character. So I've got 26 I want to get posted because that's apparently really popular right now. I'm gonna put that up at 750 mil. KDF 20s always sell really well. I think it's PvPers going nuts for them. 3k DPS is sufficient. I remember those days. I remember. 32 going 4 on KDF. Yeah. And there's definitely that too of if I go out and try to help some people, it's just not worth the time. Like I've also met people who ask for help, and then as soon as you present them with help, they get really mad about it. A lot of weird people. My patience with dealing with some of them is not what it used to be. Yeah, you can solo most maps. The jellyfish being a thing, definitely. I need Jaw. Thank you for the membership. Um, I need EC for an upcoming ship that I'm pretty sure is going to be a promo ship that is from season 2 of Star Trek Picard. It was a very prominent ship within that season. I think you can take a guess as to what that ship is, but I'm not going to flat out say it. Yeah, you can probably guess what the ship is I'm referring to. That is very much going to be a promo ship, and I expect it to drop by the end of the month. Wizard, are you using? Are you on a temporal ship? Are you using Heisenberg? I think it's Heisenberg. It's a temporal ability that like teleports your enemies. I'm not aware of any new lockbox items, so it's looking like promo. Heisenberg, I think it is. It moves things around. It's one of the temporal abilities that does, so just take a look. Because I was having that issue with one of my builds, ended up being I was using, yeah, Heisenberg. Or am I wrong? It's one of the temporal abilities. It like teleports crap around you. Yeah, Heisenberg amplifier teleports the enemies around him, so it'll move them around. If you don't have a gravity well, to keep them in place, it's gonna mess up. Yeah. Martin, I need EC, but I have enough stuff to sell. Like, and I've got 3 to 4 weeks to get the EC together, so I got it. I got it. Yeah, I appreciate the offer, Martin. I got it. I've got 3 to 4 weeks. Yeah, I can save up enough to get a promo ship. I mean, I've got all these board offs. I just gotta stay persistent and get them to sell on the exchange. You know? I gotta make videos manipulating the market, right? Something sold somewhere. I still have a little bit of a cough, but yeah, it's better than it was 2 weeks ago for sure. Eisenberg shot a stream of Pearl. Yeah, something sold somewhere. I don't know what character that was on, but I heard the notification. I do need to go and move the doffs around on this character.
Today must be
September 6th. I look forward to it. Um, I hinted at in that video that I'm not too impressed with the trait, but I'm pretty sure some people will find it interesting. Let's see. In talking and forgetting what I was about to do, so I need to reprice some 42s. Deflector officers, yes, undercut all my listings here. If you wanna give me 100 keys to give away, I can do that. Like I'm gonna be. I completely forgot I was gonna do this yesterday or today. I was gonna start up like a month-long giveaway for um a Janeway class promo ship that Bramisel had donated to me. So if you want to toss 100 keys into that, I can do that for a giveaway. And these would be the giveaway would be done on my my personal Discord, which I mean doesn't see a ton of activity. It wouldn't be on the builds Discord. Let you buy it, Jesus. Martin, I appreciate you. Very, very generous of you. Okay, let me see if I have anything in the fleet bank on this character. Some research assignments, not many though. Yeah, I know. Believe me, that is something I am very familiar with. None of these weapons I'm gonna bother selling right now. I wonder what orb weavers are at. These are the old T5s. I wonder what those are moved to on the market. Every time I try to sell these, they usually just bounce back. 120 million. Do a flash sale there. 75 mil. If anyone pays 75 mil for a T5 ship. Collector. So, I've got my stow dailies done, and my stow dailies are not the only dailies that I'm going to be doing on this stream today. I am going to get my Warships dailies done because that is a game that I actively play. I'm not sure if I'm going to do like actual content for that yet. I know Stu's been looking at it, and I think he's done a video. I don't think people were really happy with him about it, but it is a game that I actively play and enjoy. So I'm gonna get my dailies done over there. Let me just check how far off of my stow daily am I. The new Miranda console and trait. Yeah, I need to grab a T6 coupon so I can grab the Bozeman. I need to get the Bozeman for the console to try it out for some high-end runs. Not that I'm doing a ton of high-end runs anymore, but it's it looks like that console could be fairly interesting for that environment. I have one T6 coupon on me right now, but I want to keep one in reserve, so I'm just going to keep an eye on the market. Once some of these DOFs sell, I'll probably just go and grab one for like 500 mil or whatever they're selling for right now. Okay, I am going to go and start up Warships. That or Barton, thank you. Let me go put those in the bank quick. Barton, as always, man, it's very much appreciated. 4 T6 tokens, yeah. I I'm looking at it, and like I said, if I wanted to get it right now, I could. It's just um I'd like to keep one coupon in reserve. So I'll be starting up giveaways. Let me see. Let me see real quick. Do I have the giveaway bot on that Discord? Let me go put the giveaway bot on there quick. You just go get that started. Add to Discord. Right, Discord. I've got so many servers that I am the like an admin or whatever on. Give me a second here. Added to. the news, I'll add. Wait. Give me a second while I get this set up. Need to add the bot in as something that has permission to talk in that channel. So at everyone, my God, let me turn display. I need to allow everyone to, so that the only thing that can add external emoji and reactions is the giveaway bot. Duration, go 24 days. Winner. I'm gonna get the name exactly right here. So let me just enter this into my chat box. Back to Discord. Make sure I'm typing that name incorrect here. Embarrassing if I type in the name wrong. That's right. So see if that works. To enter, just hit the little thing at the bottom of the post there. That should work for that. So that's 24 days, and then I'll do another /g create for the margin just gave. Do I do this as one lot of 100 keys, or do I do like 10 people 10 keys? What do you want me to do here, Martin? You want me to do one winner for 100 keys, or 10 people win 10 keys? 10 people? Got one vote for 10 people. Do we spread the love around? Yeah, I think spread the love around. Yeah, let's make 10 people happy. Courtesy. I can't type today. Of Martin E. 1979. Yeah. 24 days on both of them. There we go. So, Remissal, if you watch this, thank you for your contribution. Martin, thank you for your contribution. Yeah, 10 winners, and we're spreading the love around. Hopefully these work. Infinite Expanse, if you're listening, thank you for the boost there. Yeah, so just go to the giveaways channel and enter the giveaways by hitting the little thing right there at the bottom of each giveaway. Keep saying invalid body form for you. Is anybody else having that issue? Chris, pretty close. Just a little bit of a cough still. I think I remember that I had to do this for the builds to get scored. Let me see if I can still do this. Okay, I might have to do it like this then. If that's causing you issues. Wait, Darth, if you hit it again, does it tell you that you've already entered? Or does it keep saying invalid? Because I'll just do it the old way. Here, let me just do it like this and delete those two and just restart this. Giveaways. Valid body form. How do I... I'll take a look at that and try to get that figured out then. Because it's gonna... I'll have to delete these and redo it. So I'll take a look at that, see if there's another way to resolve that before I go and do that. Okay, I'm gonna go grab my Warships dailies. Actually, before I do that, get my daily stuff done in OGame real quick. So I'm gonna turn on OG light. Chronix, how you doing? Okay, I'll cancel those giveaways. I need to find the command to cancel them, and then I'll redo them like the normal one, and then I'll put out an announcement video later today announcing those giveaways. So let me just do it the old way real quick, and then I'll delete the ones that I already started. So if you already entered one of these giveaways, just enter the new ones that I'm putting up. Days. I gotta clear all these old messages up. So if you entered the top two, just I'm gonna have to delete those ones. So I'm gonna recreate both of them here. Create. I'll copy this from here. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know why it messes up like that. I'll clean up this channel. Usually, on like the builds Discord, I have a private channel where I do this, but I don't have one set up over here. I literally just set up the giveaway bot, so in the future I'll get this properly set up. Let me see real quick before I do. Let me just get rid of these. I need to find the command though to delete. Where is the list of commands? Give me a second. I'm just trying to figure this out. Got it. There we go. That should be cleaned up now. Hey guys, how's it going? Yeah, I saw your last message. I was just resolving some issues with the giveaway bot on my Discord. So if anyone is on my personal Discord, I know it doesn't have a ton of content on it right now. But if you want to enter either of these giveaways, these are going to be running throughout the entire month. The first prize is a Janeway Command Science Vessel. This has one winner, and that was donated by Remissal. The second giveaway was 100 Master Keys, so I'm going to do 10 winners, each get 10 keys, and those are courtesy of Martin. So thank you, Martin and Remissal, for those contributions. Helping give things away. Yeah, these ones should always work, but the issue is with the giveaway bot is they're not always going to support this. They're looking to replace this type of the giveaway, like how these ones are, with that newer one, which bugs out for some people. I missed a few messages in chat. Blame a filthy casual. Okay, so just real quickly in OGame, I want to get my resources transported to all my planets, so this takes about a minute. Or get all my resources from my planets just transported to where I have all my resources currently. Then I'm going to start up warships. Now I figured out how to add other people's channels. Nice. Yeah, I'll add your YouTube over to my channel with Martin. So OGame is a game that I've mentioned, you guys have seen, I've put out a content piece so far for, and I'm going to be doing a lot more for it. But it's a game that I actively have played on the side for a couple years, and it's just a browser game. You build up your empire, you build up your planets, build up resources, just keep growing your empire basically. So what I do each day is what you see here, where I'm just transporting all my resources over to one place. And with this add-on that I have, OG Lite, makes it really easy for me to transport all the resources around. So you see, it's not taking me too long to go through and do this. So one more planet tier. And that is that done for OGame. Now to wait for that to all arrive to the planet that I have my resources on. Okay, I'm gonna start up warships. Get those dailies done. I did one match earlier, but it was a loss. Didn't go too well for me. Hopefully the game isn't too loud. I was messing with the audio the other day. Okay. So I know everyone loves submarines, so that's what I'm gonna go with. If you watched Stu's video the other day, where he had where he did that warships video, the submarine footage was from a match that I had done. People hate submarines. I lose a lot of karma from playing subs. My stow is still open. Let me close that. But yeah, Stu, I don't think Stu had a very positive reaction from people when he did that warships video, which I'm not surprised. There seems to be a lot of people that have had bad interactions with the company that does warships. So I'm gonna play a submarine and just be a lovely individual. How's it going? Going pretty well. How are you doing, Steven? Stefan? I can't pronounce names. Have any, I know we have a lot of Trek people in here, but how many of you have watched the Orville? Like Orville season 3? Been amazing. I watched the last episode last night. I won't do spoilers, but season 3 of the Orville, this is a change of pace from the rest of the show, and they had a lot of Trek people from like the TNG days involved. It's like a Star Trek TNG clone. It felt like it felt like the style of TNG, but a bit more modern. I thought season 1 and 2 of the Orville were fine. I know not everyone was a big fan of it, but season 3 has just been really good. Now this is gonna lag. Me. Why is this doing so low FPS wise? See, this is what I'm saying. The other day, I did a 2-hour stream private where I had Warships at 60 FPS and I was running it at 40 to 50 meg bitrate. Okay? I am doing 1080p with 10 megabytes of bitrate right now, and it's like lagging. Thing hates me. Let me try without the overlay. Does that make a difference? Nope. Yeah, Orville is better than Picard and Discovery because it's closer to like classic Trek. How laggy is this for you guys watching? Yeah, like 20 FPS, yeah. This is what I'm saying is the other day I did a stream, like a test stream, and it worked perfectly fine. I did a 4K like resolution 40 meg stream and there was no FPS loss. And as soon as I try to actually stream this, where I'm doing an actual live stream, it lags. After this game, I'm gonna have to go through and take a look at the settings. Because it's in at like 47, 48 FPS. Yeah, it's not good. Not happy about that. Yeah, it's stuttery. Like I said, I did a stream the other day. It was perfectly fine.
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
Oh. I'm just gonna ram this guy. Is that how we're gonna start today? Okay. Let's take a look at the settings.
Off to a great start. Enemy submarine sunk.
Okay, I want to get that fixed though, because that was really laggy. Like, it's fine here in port, but as soon as I go into, like, that, as soon as I got into the match, it just lagged like mad. Yeah, when the sub is the torpedo. Let me take a look here. Let me pop, like an FPS cap on Warships and see if that maybe makes a difference. Give me just a minute here. Because I don't know why that lags like that. It just doesn't make sense to me. Lanes from today. So let me just add an FPS cap in on the mod pack that I'm using. Like I've got a fairly beefy PC, so that shouldn't be the issue. So I'm gonna go on a Slanes here and just set an FPS cap if I can remember where that is on here. There's so many mod options for Warships, it's crazy. There is a lot of mods. FPS limit in battle. Let's go. Let's limit it at 75. That's default, right? Let's go 60 to match the stream here. Yeah, so hopefully with this having an FPS cap, maybe it was hitting my GPU too much, so let's see if this is any better. Throwing a pepcac error at me, Wizard Girly? How dare you? Terrible. Problem exists between chair and keyboard, right? Terrible. Absolutely terrible. But I approve. See if this changes the experience at all. It's capped at 60 FPS. Maybe it won't lag out massively like that. So when it comes to these submarines, I actually prefer the American one. I know most people prefer the German one, but with the American one, I like that it has torpedoes fore and aft. It doesn't recharge as fast as the German one either, but I feel like having the fore and aft torpedoes just makes it more capable in different scenarios. But the German sub definitely has advantages if you just get fully behind enemy lines and can just sit up there spamming torps at people. I have tried Star Citizen in the past and just wasn't the biggest fan of it, to be honest. See, Stargate Wars. You got in a Montana. Yeah, this is locked at 60 FPS now. So it was GPU overload is I think what the term is for OBS. The GPU was just at 100% capacity. Time to hide screen. I know my positioning with the overlay and all that probably is not great for warships. Yeah, Stargate's on the other side here. Terrible. In a Montana. Great ship. Yeah, this is perfectly smooth. It was the GPU overload. So I capped the FPS to 60 to match what the stream FPS is. I have a starter ship in Star Citizen. I have I don't remember the name of it, but a couple years back, like 2016, 2017, I tried out Star Citizen a bit with Snipey, if any of you remember him. Not bad, could be better. So is it still a little stuttery? Because I've got the frame rate locked to match the stream now. You can see most of the map, yeah. So there's nowhere really good to move me on this. I mean, I can move me over here, but then that's blocking like some of the weapons. Oh no. I'm gonna have to like come up with a new overlay for this. Spencer loves Torp builds in all his games. Terrible. Terrible. In this sub, lot CF3. Terrible. Okay, thank you, Crusher. Where is this Montana at? Montana's going C. Is that their only Montana? Yes, it is. My team's quite weak on the C cap side. Actually, I can probably pop up and not
Torpedoes to
burn
starboard.
through my resources too quickly here. Whoa, whoa. Where did you come from? I'm not having this again. I'm not gonna ram this one. Sonar paint. He messed up. This one messed up.
Torpedoes astern.
Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. Son of a. I got him.
Enemy
I'm
submarine.
having a real great start today, aren't I? I got that sub, but I got taken out in the process. I'm showing off some high skill gameplay right here. Okay, let's move away from the subs for now. Yeah, depth charges were screwing me over, but the sub also got some torps out on me. Thankfully I was able to return the favor. What ship do people want to see? Let me turn the overlay off briefly. I've got a few different tier 10s. Any of these that people want to see? I've got a Montana. I don't have a commander on right now. Anything battle? Yamato, Des Moines, Vermont. Yamato? I have... what nations are in World of Warships? You've got Japan, the US, Soviets, Germany, UK, France, Italy, Pan-Asian, Europe, the Netherlands, and the Commonwealth. Yeah, there's an attack pattern Nick in Warships too, yes. So with the Yamato, I have it as the stock appearance right now, but this was the first tier 10 ship that I'd gotten, and because I was a scrub, I did buy the permanent camo for it. This is when they came with an economic bonus. So I have the crab version of the Yamato. But I'll leave the Scorpion off. Do they have carriers in World of Warships? Yes. I'm not a big fan of the carriers, but you know, there are some very powerful carriers here that people hate a lot. Yeah, the carriers are generally considered to be quite overpowered if played correctly. So I'm gonna pop in a game with the Yamato because that's a good request there, Bridger. The Yamato's a fun ship. My issue with battleships is that I'll tend to push a bit too aggressively. So, yeah, it's not always great. You want me to have the overlay on, or should I turn the overlay off? Let's turn the overlay off so you guys can see more of the HUD. Yes, I play on the US servers. The EU servers, I believe, have more activity. And it's not easy to transfer between the servers, so I'll head over towards A here. The Netherlands, I don't remember what ships the Netherlands have, but I think they have a really good destroyer, right? I only started playing Warships back in January of this year. I've played it a lot, especially with my playtime in STO dropping down. Especially with DPS runs dying off. Every ship will blow up very fast if you hit it in the right spot. There's like what they call citadel points on ships, or it's basically like if you were thinking of it like an FPS game, it's if you headshot the target, you know, then they're gonna die very fast. There's citadel points where you can get really large hits on your opponents. Am I working on a DPM meter for it yet? No. That'd be funny though. Get an actual DPM meter. I think there's basically one built into the game, and it tells you what your potential damage was throughout the match so that you see the actual amount of damage you did and you can be disappointed in yourself. I have the music turned off. I have the music turned off and on most games that I play, especially if it's something that I'm ever going to record or stream. I've just had instances in which I've gotten screwed over on the streams and all that because of that. I had a stream or video a while back where just the sound of me going through sector space in Stowe got the like that video demonetized. Goss, thanks for stopping by. See you around. Sabs, you don't want me to sing. Yeah, it's some ships, you basically look at them and it's gonna be a citadel. Like this Yamato. If I'm pointed at someone like this and they hit under where the second turret is, that's basically like a citadel point on this ship. I'm already pushing up way too far for where I am. The Yamato, or not the Yamato, the Minotaur is a ship notorious for just being terrible for its like citadel point. I'm gonna be broadside to this dude. I should have started turning. You do not want me to sing. I'm not gonna do that to anyone. Need my turrets to turn so I can hit this guy again. He's got a really good broadside hit on me if he aims right. I should have started turning a long time ago. Not as much damage as I did to him, but still more damage than I should have taken. That was my positioning mess up. Yeah, if the Yamato messes up their positioning, like, it's got really good guns, but if you mess up that positioning, not good. How often do I play? I play this game daily. I play it more than Stowe right now because, for me, like, all I have to do in Stowe is my daily logins, and that's it. There's not a ton going on with Stowe right now. Bit of damage on that guy. He's probably not going to be too happy. But yeah, I play Warships generally a daily basis. This Des Moines vulnerable if he keeps on that. You shoot. I think I shot too late. But I enjoy this game, but I almost exclusively play at tier 10 right now. Especially like earning resources like credits, being I have premium time and I have perma camos on most of my or permanent economic boost on a lot of the ships that I regularly play. I earn quite a few credits when playing. Yeah, so every match you do up through tier 4 is basically going to be bot lobbies. And there is PvE game modes. I need to focus on this cruising. So right now, basically, everything I'm doing is just kiting away from the enemies. I'm just keeping myself in a position where I can easily run if needed. And they're not going to have the best angles on me if I angle my ship correctly here. The Yamato is turning. I think I may have missed that shot just a little bit. I got a citadel. It's a good hit on him. Yeah, I would love to. I've never been by an ocean or like a real ship. I live in Iowa. Um, but yeah, it'd be interesting to have seen some of these ships in person. Unfortunately, we're never seeing a Yamato, right? He's turned a little bit. I'm gonna miss that. Team play is very much a thing in this game, and that's one of the issues with it for a lot of people, is if your randoms are bad, you can have a very frustrating match. My team is going to lose this. We have no caps. The enemy is gaining points. This is not looking good for us.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
I need to start turning and try to get more aggressive if I can, I think, here. My team just is sitting too far back in general. That Yamato looks like it's not going at full speed right now. Is that correct? Yeah, unless my team starts getting a lot of kills really fast, we're not winning this. This Yamato is turning a little bit. He's turning a lot. Let's go with that and hope that hits. I can't hit this Des Moines because this island's in the way. My team has completely lost our push over at the other side of the map. Yeah, I missed that shot. And we sat too far back on this side, so my team's losing this, unfortunately. We just were way too passive. Hire a sub and go see a Sagi Yamato. Yeah. Yeah, the size of some of these ships is just crazy. I can't hit this. Oh, don't tell me he's still stuck. Please move. Please don't tell me I just missed those shots. Oh no. If one hits. Okay. There we go. I was worried. I was gonna miss that. I need a shot on this Yamato. He's going, looks like 3/4 are full.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
I don't know if that's gonna hit. When I'm trying to aim at someone like this, I'm not looking always right at you know, where I'm looking on my screen. What I'll do instead is use the mini map over here. It's probably hard to see, but you can see that there's like an X wherever I'm actually have my guns at on the screen. So I will be looking at that to try and get a good position or good shot on someone. I don't know if that's good. That Yamato's almost dead. If we can get some kills and bring this back, that... Let me move myself over here and make myself just a smidge smaller. Alan, how's it going? Or that Yamato died. Okay. Conqueror's turning in at me. I'll go for superstructure. How you doing, Alan?
Enemy battleship destroyed.
The issue for my team is we just need more... We need caps. Indeed. Thank you, Alan.
The enemy is about to win.
You see, if we got A cap, which we should have here shortly, and if we can get B cap also, that'll be really good. This guy's gonna be right there. I should have shot when I could see him, but... Don't forget to smash that like button and ring the bell for notifications.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Yeah, we unfortunately, I don't think we're winning this one. I can't get my depth charges over to that sub. There's an island blocking that shot. The issue with most games is people play too passive. I have most of these things. locked, but they're still showing up. Terrible. Damn porn bots. Yeah. I've done okay damage-wise, 120 this match. I've barely taken any damage, but the issue with me playing as far back as I did, it's you look at like my team down at the bottom part of the map here. They're too far back. I was too far back, so that's unfortunately cost us the game because I can stack up damage, but you have to actually take points in this game mode to win when it's the three capture points. Yeah, there is spicy chat. Some people can't handle the toxicity. I generally don't think the talk in chat's too bad. I haven't ran into anything, really egregious while playing. But yeah, it's some people don't like the spiciness in chat. My team really needs to get into caps. I need my team that is at the bottom of the map to get pushing up. Okay, what can I hit here? Vermont's turning. These are all just terrible. Like, this is like shots I don't want to take. I hate taking shots with the spotting plane out. Yeah. The best thing you can do in Stow is turn off zone chat. This dude turned where my shot was off. I just really don't like taking these shots from so far out.
All forces, capture that area.
Especially if they're just turning like this. Sucks. I get a shot on one of these cruisers, so I'm gonna take one of them. Dude's not moving. Get the beard back. Yeah, I think warships, I mean, you could do a lot in the game for free. You will have some economic issues though at the higher tiers if you don't have premium time or like permacamas on ships. That's definitely an issue, but for me, if I have ships that I really like playing, then I'll play them. Oh, damn it. I hate having the spotting mode active. I can't wait for the changes to that to the camera mode. My team might actually be able to pull this back and win this, but we have to get somebody in CCAP. That's Stalingrad going forward now? Shit. Yeah, I thought the Stalingrad was still reversing. Stalingrad is very tanky head on. But if you see its side and you get a shot on its side, gonna have a good time. Now he's reversing again. The white splotches are because this is a snowy map.
The enemy is about to win.
Okay, I need to get this. You're really gonna give me the broadside? Come on, keep turning, keep turning.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
I shot this too late, but my teammate got him. Yeah, I thought we were gonna lose this, but it's down to just this Vermont. So like we've got 4.5 minutes to take this guy out. We got it. Seeming terrible. Absolutely terrible. Yeah, subs are still in the game. I played some subs at the start and died right away on both of the games I did with the subs. I pretty much have lost all my karma because I've been playing subs a lot. Oh, those torps are this Vermont's dead. 128k, it's okay. What I do on the team, yeah. I mean, sitting back, I did a lot of damage, but I just did not help put pressure in to get the cap for so long there, and that screwed us. Just knowing when to be aggressive and when not to be is just always an issue. Why did I have a 200 on? Why do I have a 200% XP boost on? Yeah, subs are extremely squishy. If they expose themselves, they pretty much die. That's the downside to them. I need to do one more match to get my daily. I'll go back to the U-boat. Firing haze console? Yeah. What I need. I'll do another one with the U-boat. Like, and I've gotten a lot of ships, you know, completely free to play. Like, I'm pretty happy with this game so far. I mean, it is a grind. It is absolutely a grind to get up to like tier 10. You know, I'll be the first to admit that. You're not going to get from tier 1 to tier 10, you know, very fast. It's usually going to take you, if you're brand new, it's going to take a few days at a minimum. Spence will check the parse and swap a console for a firing haste, dude. That build I did last week on the D7, I unlisted that. I was not happy with that build at all. I was not happy with that D7 build. It was so squishy. It was actually like it frustrated me a little bit how squishy that was. Messages on Discord. Oh. So just a reminder, if you haven't already, joined my Discord, and there is some giveaways running in the giveaways channel. Stargate, you're in this one too. You're good at getting in these queues here. It's good timing. So the German U-boats, they're really good for getting behind enemy lines and just farming the enemy team, really, is really how I would describe it. If you can get behind the enemy lines, you can... The torps on this will reload in a minute. With the below, or ballow, whatever the American one's called, that is a bit more versatile in that it's really good in both anti-ship and anti-sub roles. The below has those torps fore and aft, so it's pretty nice there. This U-boat's only got torps fore, and they take a minute to recharge, so you get more torps every minute, but the American one just recharges too much faster. If I'm on the surface like this, they can see me if they are within 5.6 kilometers. They can see me. If I go to the first level of diving, which is 8 meters below water, the detection range does decrease down to 2 kilometers. And if I fully submerge the sub to like the next level, which is 30 meters, nobody on the surface can see me unless they use their hydro, which is not always going to be up for them, so it's limited uptime. But you can only remain underwater for as long as your batteries are charged. So I can't just stay underwater from the time I start the match, you know, until the end. I have to strategically time when I am underwater. If I get detected, it's a bad sign for me. Yeah. People no like subs.
I need intelligence data.
Hey, buddy. How's it going there, Stargate?
Enemy cruiser sighted. All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
Now, never go in a straight line when you're doing subs. The thing that I always recommend is you either take a hard left or hard right when you start pinging, because people are going to think that you're on a direct path towards them. So by taking a different approach, or like just having a slightly different approach, you can throw them off and maybe make them waste their depth charge planes. Alternatively, you can annoy someone with these pings, but every time you ping someone, you give away your position. So another thing that I like to do is to use these torps where I have to manually aim them. So Stargate's got a bit of delay and isn't going to see those coming, but he's about to have a really rough time. Bye-bye. I'm sorry, Stargate. I saw you there. I had to. Don't hate me. So now, if I was being a really nice team player, I'd go in and help my teammates take out the enemy sub here. I could do that, and I'm going to do that. I'm going to be a nice teammate. So the enemy sub, I need to get out of here. This is not a good situation for me. I need to take a 180 and get the hell out of here.
Concentrate fire on the enemy.
This no good. An enemy destroyer right above me can absolutely destroy me. That is one very big vulnerability for subs, is an enemy destroyer that is dropping depth charges on you will ruin your day. Stargate, if you're still here and listening, I'm sorry. Please forgive me for my terrible playstyle. You can see the battery level. It's hard to see, but it's right at the center. At the right side, where you see my mouse at right here. This is the battery timer. So every second that I am below water, it's taking time from that. If I want to recharge that level, I need to be fully surfaced, which means that anyone within 6 kilometers of me can see me. So I can use these torps again that like chase the target, but if I get the ones that I used before, I have to be close to the surface to use them, but I don't have to ping the target, which means that I'm not exposing myself by pinging. But in this case, I'm just going to fire off the salvo of Vs. One tick on that target. If I get a second tick, he cleared. You see, he's firing his depth charge planes in a direct path between me and him, expecting me to be going that way. By going with this different approach, he doesn't know where I am.
Requesting support.
Those torps I fired are gonna miss. Yeah, unfortunately, because of when he timed his ability there, he timed it good. So he can't see me until he's within 2 kilometers of me now. I'm going to swap over to the other Torps and hope that he doesn't go on a direct path towards me, because that would not be good. So 10 seconds until these are recharged. I'm going to dive now that they've all fired. These ones that I just fired just fire on the path that I launched them at. So if he turns, they will miss, or if he slows down, they can miss. But these should all hit. There we go. Now, he does have Hydro on this. So if he uses Hydro, he will detect me right now. I have a minute and a half of battery left, but I have some abilities on this sub. It's called the reserve battery unit. When it's active for 33 seconds, the timer will stop. The other ability I have is an underwater hydrophone, and this just gives me a general location as to where people are. Now with this guy, I'm just going to ping him. I don't want to get close to him because he's got hydro up. I'm going to launch my Torps, and I'm going to book it out of here. Try the meta discovery rep Torp. Terrible. So he has no really good idea of where I am right now. If those Torps hit, they might kill him. Ah, he cleared. He dodged. But I need to get on the surface so that I can rebuild some of the battery unit. So you can see it says I'm in detection range right now at up the middle right here. As soon as that goes away, I can dive. That means that I was within 6 kilometers of him, and he's got his hydrophone active. So I'm actually in a position now where I could go and work on him, or I can go kill their CV. What is this? What is he doing all the way over there? So that CV is just a smidge too far for me to hit. But if I can get one of these pings on him, it'll trigger his damage con to clear it. So if I can get his damage con to trigger, that'll make it easier to hit him in a minute. But he's just too far away. I'm going to kill this person. Giant Dutch Viking, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I know warship stuff isn't the most entertaining to everyone. I'm just, getting my dailies done. Like, I play a variety of games, and Warships is one that I just happen to really enjoy right now. Unfortunately, this match is probably not going to be won. While I have done a lot of damage, I should probably have been closer helping my team take out some of the destroyers and things like that, but my team is all bottled at the A cap, basically. And if we are to win this, we need at least 2 caps. Probably my bad for not being close enough to the team, but yeah, this one's going to be an L, unfortunately. That Prusen took another 6 torps. If I get this next batch of 6 on him, he should die. The issue with the ones that I ping the target for, these acoustic homing torps, they do less damage than your traditional torpedoes. About 80% of the damage. I'm going to go get their D cap while I'm here. The subs are a playstyle a lot of people hate, though. because, like, unless you're within range of me to get these depth charges on me, or to spot me to actually, like, do damage to me with your main guns, you're not going to do much to me. Now, he's got some depth charges that might hit me. No. I'll fire off, I'll let those go at him. I'm gonna get DCP on the midway. He's mad. He is mad. He's too far away from my torps to hit him now. But I can take their CV out while going for the decap. Yeah, this game has a few different layers to it. It's subs have counters, but what people don't like is that I can just, if under certain scenarios, I can just pop up next to them and just completely screw them over. Unfortunately, my team loses this in 40 seconds, so while I can prolong that by getting into this cap, my team's already lost. Like, we're looking at how many people are alive on my team at the left compared to how many are alive at the right. My team has 134,000 hit points left. The other team has 344,000. So I probably will not even have these torps hit my target. Like, it's probably already going to be over by the time that happens. 10 seconds. My torps are 5 kilometers out, so this is over. $141k damage. Could have been better. I probably could have been in a position to help my team better, but it is what it is. Top 3 on the team. I did 141k damage. That's a pretty significant amount. Especially for a sub. So, I only damaged 2 targets. Only got 1 kill. Definitely could have contributed more to my team. That's the issue with subs, is they take a while to get into a position where they can be very effective. And that can be an issue sometimes. And yeah, I would agree that subs have the same response that you'd see from people sniping or camping in other games. I'd agree with that. So let's change it up. Let me go with the Des Moines. You know, I live in Des Moines, so why not? Let's take the Des Moines out for a stroll. If I can remember to take these flags off of it. Why is everything got XP flags? I think one of the things that frustrates people a lot with this game is that economically, you're not going to have the best resource acquisition if you don't have like the premium membership or the premium camos on your ship, or not premium camos, the premium economic boost. You know, the premium membership costs a couple bucks each month. You can buy a year of it at Christmas for like $30. And then the permanent economic boost for each ship you would want it on is like $20. So, people don't like that. You don't need the premium or the permanent economic boost, but they do help quite a bit. But the premium time, not everyone likes that. That you have to pay the membership to really get the economic, or to be able to get a good amount of economic bonus. Do you have ship crews to improve? They're the commanders, yeah. So the commanders, you have to level them up, and you just do that by playing the game.
Action stations. Let's give them a hard time.
Did I... Are we on the same... You're on a Salem. Terrible. So I'm going to play over towards ACAP. But with the ship commanders, there are some unique commanders that have specific traits that you want to grind for. Most of them can be acquired completely. Well, all of them basically can be acquired completely for free. It's just playtime. And then leveling them up to 21. That takes a bit of time. But once you have one commander at 21, any points you earn on them or any commander XP is XP that you can apply universally to any of your other commanders, so. Got a CV here. It's spotting me. Nobody's targeting me yet. But commanders have a variety of different traits on them. Like the commander that I have right now, one of the traits that I have is, I forget the name of it, but it tells me how many people are actually locked onto me with their main guns. So that's pretty handy in a situation like this, because in a cruiser, I'm very vulnerable if someone hits the side of my ship. But if I point the front of my ship at the target, it's much harder to kill me. It's much harder for them to get a shot on me. Because, you know, aiming at someone where all you see is the front of their ship like this is, you know, you're not going to get as much damage or as much room to shoot them as if you see this part of their ship, you know, the broadside. The commanders, they have some that are historical, some that are just random names from that time period, but with Warships, they have also partnered with other IPs in the past. So like there's an Optimus Prime commander, for example, that you used to be able to get. So there are some historical commanders, and then there's also some that are very much not historical. Like, you know, Optimus Prime is not a historical commander. But on this ship specifically, I have Halsey. So Halsey is a historical US commander. You know, and most of them are going to be, you know, obviously World War II themed. So right here, I am extremely vulnerable because I'm moving to the next island. I am going to be shot at by everyone in range. So I need to do what I can to try and dodge these shots. This is a really bad position for me to be in. And I'm going to have to take one of these hits eventually. And if I'm taking hits from anyone, I'd want it to be Stargate in that Salem. He might get a Citadel on me here. Yeah. But one's... Oh, don't hit me. Yeah, it took me a lot to get to this position that I'm at now. That was a big risk moving this far up. So now that I'm here, I need to just use this island for my protection and farm targets. The Minotaur is one ship where if you see it, it's such an easy ship to Citadel. Now he's sitting in his smoke, so he cannot see me. Stargate, you are pushing very aggressively there. But your Minotaur over here is just such a juicy target that I want to take him out before I go for you. Two Citadels on that Minotaur. I don't know why that dude's keeping his broadside exposed. Okay, Stargate, let me go put you out of your misery quick. Oh, I pushed too far up. No! I've got two battleships right in front of me. I'm dead. I'm a dead man here. May as well get this Minotaur if I can. There goes Stargate. A Minotaur was stuck on the edge of the map. Unfortunately, he moved. I thought he was going to be stuck there for a little bit longer. Go HE spam on GK. The DM has really good fire chance, so using HE on battleships is generally really good. My positioning here, I should not have pushed up there. That was a greedy decision by me. The Des Moines with HE, though, for fire chance on something like this GK is going to be really good. I can farm a little bit of damage out of him. But there's 2 GKs, which means I'm screwed. So 1 fire started on this GK. If I can get one on this back one, maybe I can lock onto him. Yeah, the GK's dead with those torps, or not. Oh, those torps hit for nothing. Yeah, I tabbed out to do that. Unfortunate. There you go, Stargate. You have the power.
The enemy team is taking.
Nah, in my positioning, I was dead. I was dead with how aggressively I pushed up there. Let's see here. Pull out the Montana. But with commanders, so like on my Yamato, I have Yamamoto as the commander there. And there's a variety of different skills that you can put on your ships. The unique commanders will have certain talents that trigger under certain conditions. Like with Yamamoto, if I get the first kill in the match, I get an extra consumable. So an extra heal, an extra spotting plane. There's also one if I get a Kraken that I get a variety of boosts to massively reduce the cooldowns and all that. So there are some very good commanders in the game. Yamamoto's really good. There's different ways that you can set up your ships. Lots of diversity and options with the ships, with how you build them, really. Because on top of the commanders, you've also got the equipment, or mods that you can slot in each slot. And obviously, there's some mods that are better than others. There's like meta options, of course, for each ship, but you do have some options here there. It's Stargate, you really liked Montana. Let's pull out a Monty. I've got John Doe on this one. Let me slot a credit boost. Go for a commander boost, and let me grab a free XP. Bring out the Monty. The Montana is a very tanky American battleship. Very beefy. It's a really nice ship. It's, I think for a lot of people, the Montana is one of their first ships that they want to pick up. Especially on the American servers. The Montana and Des Moines, they both really, really popular ships that people like to go for right away. And the Des Moines is one of the best cruisers in the game. Especially from a DPM perspective, as far as I know. The Montana is just a really tanky battleship, very capable. It's got good HE, good AP. Stargate's on the other side. Martin, welcome back. Stargate, it just doesn't want to put you on my side. Look at all the snow on the ship this time. I'm going A. I got the Schlieffen a week or so back. It's interesting. It's not quite what I was expecting. I haven't played it too much. I also have been playing a lot of subs recently because I'm a terrible person. I've really been enjoying the subs. Yeah, the Montana I think looks really good. It's got snow on it because of the map, but the Montana just looks really good. I'm looking to get the Ohio at some point in the near future, but that's probably going to be another 3 months before I get that. Lots of seamen on the ship. But like with the commander that I have on this, John Doe, he has some improved traits on him. So if I choose those, I get a benefit. Like if I want to swap between HE rounds and AP, it takes me 7.5 seconds. Without that improved trait, if I had that specific one unlocked, it would take 15 seconds. So there are certain commanders that are better under certain conditions. Special box, nice. I got the Palmern out of a super container about 2 weeks ago. Haven't really liked it too much, but free ships are free ships, right? Yeah, Martin, I'll be curious how that impacts that, because there's lots of countries that have cheaper Zen, but for those of us with established American accounts, we can't just swap over. Cryptic no like that. You want to sit still, Yamato? Oh, you're gonna start moving now, aren't you? Forward very slowly. I mean, there are things about this game that people do not like, and I understand. But to me, I've had a really fun time playing it. It is, you know, there's a large PvP focus. There is PvE. But, you know, most of the game, I think most of the people playing it play it for the PvP. But that is an option that does exist, so interesting. I don't know if that guy's going to keep turning. Oh, I'm pushing way too far up. My shot on that Yoshino missed.
Enemy battleship sighted.
I'm going to swap the HE and... Or not, never mind. Target that guy anymore. I might have missed on this Yoshino again, but with him being as low as he is, I want to at least try and take the shot. Yeah, I overshot. Returned. Just know, you know, grinding up to tier 10, like where I'm at, does take a while. It's not something you can get to right away. Is this you, Stargate, that I'm shooting at? Or are you the Montana on the other side? I've got a Forrest Sherman trying to spam me right now.
Torpedoes, direct front.
I need to load up HE. So there's different conditions under where you want to use the different ammo types. Like AP does a lot of damage to a target that's broadside. HE is going to do a lot of damage to... It depends on how much armor the ships have, too. There's different factors. It's quite nice. So I'm tanking damage because I've got destroyers that are just farming me right now. HE is what you want to shoot at destroyers if you see them. It's also good for just setting fire to some ships. If you have a ship that's like fronting towards you, knowing to fire HE can work pretty well. There are some ships where you can just shoot right through the front of them. But not every ship's like that. That dude's dead. I'm going back to AP. I'll try again on this Yoshino. But I'm looking down at the minimap and I can see that both the Yamato and Montana are facing in towards me. So for them, I might want to hit them with HE instead of AP. Just might get a bit more damage out of him doing that. This Yoshina really... Is he slowing down? It looks like he's slowing down a little bit. That might have just been him turning. I'm not doing as much damage to this game for sure. This has not been as good as that first Yamato game was for me. The Montana can do a lot of damage, but it's a very tanky ship for sure. Looks like this Yamato is going backwards, so I'm going to shoot a little bit behind it. AP can still do fine to something like a Yamato head-on. But there are cases where you might want to just use HE on it just to cause a bunch of fires because you get a very large damage take doing that. Is this Minotaur turning toward? Oh, buddy. Buddy. Keep turning. Ah, he's going to turn away. So this Montana is turning and exposing its broadside to me, so I might get a really good hit here. Yeah, 30k. Slowing down your throttle and turning also can be very beneficial to throw off some of the shots that were shot at you. So you see I dodged that Montana shots back at me. Just important to just try and dodge shots while dealing as much damage as you can. There will be a promo sale by the end of the month. Just wait.
Enemy battleship detected. Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Very important to use your mini-map to target some people too, like I was saying before. Like, I can't directly see this person, but I can see the X that I have for the targeting reticle on my mini-map, so I can see where my guns are actually pointed. I'm going to focus on this Yamato now. He's driving forward, so I'll shoot a little bit in front of him. Legendary Scimitar? There. Yeah, just wait. There will be a promo sale by the end of the month. They have a very big ship coming out that they want. And want us all to buy. This Minotaur, if he keeps his broadside, oh, he's already dead. Not even gonna get a shot on him. Or I did, okay. This match has already been won, though. Like, I don't have much damage. But my team just played more aggressive. We got the caps. The enemy team has largely fallen apart. Is the new big ship any good? I will tell you it's a... You know, there was a point where I would have said that this would have been my dream torpedo ship. But people that don't like Torp boats or command aren't going to be happy. You don't like torps or tanking, you're not going to be happy at all.
Requesting assistance. Affirmative.
The bridge officer layout is close, so I should rephrase that. The bridge officer layout is close to what I would have at one time said was like my dream Torp setup. But it's not quite perfect. It also doesn't have many tack-ons. Not that that's the end of the world for a Torp boat, but that is going to be a negative. Okay, I'm really far away from this guy. I'll load up HE. I don't think I'm getting any more damage this match. My team's already won this for the most part. Atrias? I cannot confirm nor deny that. I wouldn't know anything. I'm just a mere player. I wouldn't have any idea. Have they ever designed a perfect ship? The Vodwar Juggernaut. The Vodwar Juggernaut is like the only promo ship that was ever actually designed with high-end in mind, and it was because Spartan developed it. Spartan developed it knowing what people that did energy weapon stuff, you know, she understood what people that were doing high-end energy weapon things were wanting in a ship. And yeah. This dude's turning. But yeah, the Vodwar Juggernaut was purpose-built for energy weapons to maximize their output. That's basically been the only ship, because Spartan was the only person on the systems team there that I'm aware of that has, ever actually been connected with what high-level play is like. I'm gonna go AP right into, the GK, or Bruce in here. This Hindenburg's gonna ram me if he keeps going on this course.
Requesting support.
They don't have anyone internally that, as far as I can tell, like, plays the game at a high level. I am too high. Or not.
Enemy cruiser destroyed.
Who's alive? Oh, it's a Forrest Sherman hiding at the bottom of the map.
All stations, proceed to capture that area.
Oh no, I didn't want to be too negative with that video, but like I know for a fact that their QA team has never been that great at getting some things done. Like I remember accidentally saying something to Jet in a TeamSpeak call once. This was many years ago, and it was about something in the KDF Foundry, and they had never found it in like 6 years because they had never, from what I had heard afterwards, had never actually tested anything in the KDF Foundry in over the course of like 4, 5, or 6 years. They had just never tested anything there. So they just have never had the staff to thoroughly test everything in the game, and then add on to that the fact that they don't have people there that understand the game. It's not a good combo. No. There's my last crate for the day. That took longer than I would have wanted, but whatever. Yeah, Warships. I don't know. Warships is a game I like. You know, for me, it's fun to do with a team or on my own. On my own generally works out with the subs a little bit better, especially if I'm just, if I die early in a sub, or if I'm last one alive out of the division and we're like 10 minutes in, you know, it's gonna be a while till I die if I'm alive for that long. It'd certainly be worse. So that's my Warships dailies done. getting close to getting some of the ships I've been wanting for a while. I'm at. So if I go to the ships here, so to clarify too, Warships does have some mechanics that are definitely for whales, but it's not like you get anything big out of these. But people will whale in hundreds of bucks for this crap, and it's not needed at all. Um, most of the good ships that you get are from just playing the game. For me, coal wise, I'm probably gonna grab the Napoli here in the near future, but I have been looking at the Moskva. Um, and steel wise, I want this Burgone. Getting so close to it. I've been working on this for like the last half year and getting really close to being able to get it. Just another 7,000 steel, so just from doing ranked every sprint, I should be able to get another 3 or so thousand, and then if I can just get in on clan battles with my clan here, whenever that starts back up in the next couple weeks, I'll be able to get the Burgone here fairly soon. The first ship that I got with coal was the Forrest Sherman, and then after that I got the French Commander with the intention of using that for the Burgone, and then I learned afterwards that I was an idiot because apparently the French Commander isn't even that good. So it's like I could have got a ship. I could have got like the Napoli sooner. Yeah, Ghost. There's people that whale out. Like you can earn so much in this game completely free. Graph Spree. That that sounds like German. Yeah, the Graph Spree's in here. It's a tier 6 cruiser. I don't have it, but yeah, it's there. But they have lots of ships. They have the ships you can obtain freely in the tech trees, and there's a lot of them you can get for free. And of course, there are premium ones, but you can get the premium ones free. I got the Pommern, which is a premium ship. I got that from a super container not too long ago. Where is it? Here. You get super containers every couple weeks for free usually. Just from opening your daily crates. And what's the best premium ship? That's entirely dependent on your playstyle, really. I've heard a lot of good things about the Missouri. The Missouri is an American battleship. I don't think you can currently buy it though. For absolute best, I don't know. It really depends on your playstyle. Like if I look at ships that you can buy with real money, um, I don't know, none of these really like stand out to me. They don't have any tier 10s that you can buy outright. The highest that they have in the store that you can buy directly are tier 9s. There are some cases where you can technically buy a tier 10, but it's usually a bit more expensive, or it's during one of the like Black Friday events, Christmas events where they have gambling crates. And usually those are just the ships that you would be able to obtain normally via coal, um, or maybe some of the past ships that they have had for doubloons, which is their version of Zen. So I need to go back into Stowe real quick because I have one daily over there that I could not do earlier. So I'm gonna go get that done real quick. Just back up. Yeah, yeah, that's true, Stargate. The best premium ships are the ones that they probably have to remove from the store. It's true. Let me turn on. I have 59 World of Tanks. Yeah, there's been ships that they have definitely removed. But I don't know if there's any that were like crazy overpowered. I've only been playing the game since January, so there's some things I'm not too familiar with yet. I need to do a red alert. You can tell I use this for my endeavors by the plasma cannons that were on that. So I'm going to go into a red alert real quick. Just do a Tholian one. These are so fast. I think the Awami that's in there is pretty good. Under some conditions, but I don't know. There's none of the ships where I would say to, you know, go out and spend $90 on them or whatever. You know, there's so much that you can get in the game free. You put money into the game, I think it should just be for premium time. Or if you want to buy out the tiers of a dockyard. The tiers that are required for you to be able to get the ship. Like, that's what I'm going to do with the Puerto Rico. Disable those visuals? You mean these great Borg visuals? Let me make that better for you. I think I may have missed today. Let me see where I'm at with my red alert. With my red alert, yeah, I'm at 4 or 10, so I missed today. There's plenty of time, though. Perfect. Looks beautiful. All I'm hearing is some hate right there. New meta keybind for STO. Find space quit. You know what I need to do? I need to go through and I need to kick people from my fleet. Look at how full this roster is getting. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to export the roster. I'm going to kick all the inactives from my fleet. That's what we're doing today. This is premium. This is what For All Mankind. For All Mankind's also a really good show if any of you been looking for shows to watch. The Orville, really good. For All Mankind's been really good. Honestly, Apple's had a lot of really good shows. Let's just delete. I'm gonna demote myself for those visuals. Nice, Steven. Yeah, the rep stuff can be expensive if to upgrade. Okay. Gonna turn off or set the filters to not show any of the higher ranks in the fleet. Gotta be nice to all those people at those ranks, right? Last active date. First off, let me set a filter here. Text filters contains 2021. Okay, so I've already done that. I did this yesterday for SCO, so Let me just copy this crap from there. If people haven't been on in a couple months, I just, if I want to clear up space, I'm going to do concatenate. Like, if you haven't been on since, let's say, June, when I kick you from TBC. I think that's fair. Most of the people in TBC have been on, so it's not that big of an issue. If you haven't been on since the start of June, I think that's fair. That's cleaning up 90-ish spots, right? For 60. So, oh boy. I need to go fix that. That's actually, I almost didn't notice that was really bad. Like copying each of the cells above it. Don't want that. No. Bad. Ross, welcome back. I'm just doing a large purge from TBC. Anyone not on since June is going to be kicked. Look at this. This is going to be glorious. Look how fast it is to kick them. Popped up someone's name. I'm Wolf. May have kicked one person I shouldn't have. If it popped their name up, that's not a good sign. I don't even see him on here. Last online, 320. And why did it pop the name up? That's weird. Yeah, they'll have to go to the brunch club. Yeah. But just like that, that is like 60 slots cleared out, so yeah. The Armada's coming along well. We've actually display capture is on. So if I open numpad, the max level for an Armada is 1105 and we are at 1072. We're 33 levels off of having this Armada completely maxed out. Yeah, do I have an automated script that can remove vanity effects? No, but that does bring up a really good thing. Let me find this over on Stowe. Okay. So, there's this post that popped up on RS Stowe yesterday. It was by 2Scribble. They made a mod that will remove the engine trails on your ship. Okay, so if you've ever been tired of the engine trails, this mod makes them invisible. So there's instructions on how to install it, and it'll make your engine trails invisible. So if that's ever been something that bugged you, there's now a solution to it. There's the link to the Reddit post, which then links to Nexus Mods, so make sure to go and check that out. I know for me, I don't have it on yet, but that's been something that bugs me at points. Some people may like it, but for me, it's not something I'm too fond of. So, if you go through, remove it. Mods like that are, as far as I'm aware, they're completely legitimate. The mods are not against the TOS. What I was wondering, now, I thought about this when NeoJet changed the
entity for April Fools when he did the Deep Space Nine solo ISE. What if there was a way that you could import an external ship model into the game of, say, like the Dailies from Stargate, the Orville, the Battlestar Galactica? What if there was a way to import those models into the game and in a demo record swap the ship model to that and do a video on that? That was an idea I had, and it was just like, I wonder if that's something doable, because that's just a client side mod. I wonder how that would, if that would be feasible. Oh. Yeah, you'd think it'd be doable. I mean, it'd be a really interesting video, right? Yeah, Star Wars ship. Yeah, exactly. You get the point of it, though. Like that would be an interesting video, right? So, I was thinking for the next Stowe video, I talk about bonus pools. Now, before I do that, of course, I buy up the entire market. Kidding. Or am I? But I don't know. I think it'd be interesting to do a video on bonus pools, because it's the reception I've got from a few people, and not just from that video I did the other day.
That's a great uniform.
There's a lot of people that don't know about bonus pools, and there's more than just the rep ones. There's ones for bonus fleet credits. So if I go to reward packs, there's ones for R&D to make it so you can grind that faster. There's fleet credit ones. Those are really cheap, by the way. 300k per. Someone go buy those stacks up so you can flip them when I do a video. Bonus pool. Yeah, but the issue with the ones from the Phoenix is they're not really, they're the really small versions. Technically, there is an offline version of STO, but we won't talk about that. It's really outdated, unfortunately. There's lots of bonus pools though, like there's CXP ones to help with golfing. The fleet credit ones are really the big ones that people just don't take advantage of. This is, you turn one of these on, this is 20% additional fleet credits whenever you contribute crap to your fleet, and people don't know about them. So I think that'll be a really good video. It's one I wanted to make a while back. So when did I? So about me and getting projects finished. Um, I was curious how long it'd spent since I had typed up like a script for the bonus pools video I was gonna work on. This is 11 months, or like 10 to 11 months old here. that's a bit rough. How do I get all those fleet member things into an Excel sheet? If you open your fleet roster page, there's a button at the bottom left to export. That exports to a CSV file that goes right into your STO folder. So you can just open that up and yeah. Martin, I'll send you a link. Martin. Martin, take a look at that link and browse around on that forum and have some fun there, buddy. You'll enjoy that if you can get it this properly set up. It's really old though. So I'm going to start to wrap things up. I need to go out for a little bit here. So, I think this was a fairly good stream. Early morning streams. I know it's not the most optimal time frame for everyone, but this is usually the time I do my dailies, and with my sleep schedule, like I was saying, I don't know if I'd be awake for a stream later today. I'm probably gonna go work on a video I've been working on for OGame. I wanted to get it out yesterday, but I had to go out and do some things yesterday, and it just didn't work out. I got back and pretty much just crashed. So I'll probably try to get some work done on that and just release it tomorrow. Yeah, I know this time zone works well for some, doesn't work well for others, yeah. Chili, Mr. 6 mil. No, it's Chell. Chell's in here as Deadbird. His handle in game is at Fallerstar. Actually, 6 mil is not even the record anymore. There's an 11 mil. Ghost was getting you confused with someone in TBC. Yep. And it's going to be higher, Ghost. As soon as Shell gets in some good runs with more debuff, that number's going higher. And it's going to transfer over to ISE also, if we can get a team together for that. The potential there is insanely high. It just is a very highly coordinated run, and it's not going to make some people very happy. That's for sure. Anyhow, I got to bail out for right now. I might be back in the game in a couple hours, but that's going to be it for streaming today. OGame video tomorrow, next Stowe video Monday. I don't know what the Stowe video is going to be about. I'll figure it out. Final note, if you're in my Discord, join my Discord if you're not already in there. There's not a ton in there, but there's going to be some giveaways going on in there. And I'm going to try to expand some of the channels. Might put an OGame section in there, just because that's a game that I feel like I can answer a few questions about and all that, so. What's up, Chell? But yeah, there's some giveaways over in my Discord, so join that, check that out if you're not in there. Right in the giveaways channel. Can I add one of these emotes? Copy. Sometimes you can add, like, the emote. Never mind. There are some emotes that you can add to the title of the channel. Make it easier to spot. What's up, Chell? What time are y'all looking to do runs over in Cheesers? Yeah, I got you, Martin. I'll get that video done right after this. I know, I did 29 DPS too much. Look at this. I did 69,449 damage. If I would have done 29 less damage, it would have been 69,420. I know, I'm a failure. I'm sorry. Sorry. Okay, that's it for today. Thanks to everyone who stopped by. Thanks, Shaw, for the membership. Do I have you on this list? I'll get you on this list when I get the video done after this. So, Shaw, you're not on here, but I added on here. Once again, thank you to everyone that stopped by. See you guys next time.